Alright then, let's begin. Where is my... Oh, yeah. Let's try that again. Good morning, Aunt Kitty. It's going to fly eventually. We're still getting on the rest of the bulkhead. This thing is designed to fly. When we are ready to launch, we're definitely going to do the thing, but this is designed to fly. So good morning, Aunt Kitty. Good morning, Mr. Who. Hey, Rooster, what's happening? Good to see you. Dirty, what up? All right. So, it's been a busy weekend. Lots of personal stuff going on, but I was chipping away at this every chance I could get, trying to get that 45 degree. And I actually realized something really important just this morning. Is that the angle was slightly off. It was a little too sharp. And it's something that I only noticed once I was looking at the PDF again, trying to see what the next step was going to be. We were missing a lip all the way around. So, first thing we're going to do this morning is we're going to go add that lip. Yeah, I just had to destroy all of the other pieces there, but the important thing is that we know how to do those pieces. So, not a big deal. We have the angles. We're good to go. So good morning, everyone. Hope you're ready for a little bit of Millennium Falcon action. We're going to jump right into the getting the lip over here, and then getting the pieces down. One of the okay now, this comes with a few caveats. I did realize a couple of things this weekend while working the pieces, and it's that for all of the angles you get, you're actually interrupting the other pieces. So you can't get the angles and then get down your roof pieces. You need to get the angles first and then put down your roof pieces, because when the roof pieces are on, the hitbox. Hey, Ethan Husted, what's up? I only I do builds, Mister Who. I don't do Survivor. There's absolutely no point. The grind is pointless. I only have so much time in the day. I prefer to build, so I just do creative. If I want any bit of adventure, I can jump into a creative world at any time. Sorry, not creative, a survival world at any time. I can go play with Craftopia um, or go into any of my friends' worlds. I've used up all 8 of my worlds right now, and they're all creative. So it's my choice how I choose to spend my time. I don't want to spend my time chopping up wood and gathering stone. Hey Cooper, well, I'm still building the Millennium Falcon. We're getting the bulkhead down, the top of the ship. So here's a good look at what we have, and we're gonna be putting down. We put it down on Friday. I realized we made some mistakes. Do you like the clankers? What? Okay, I don't. I have no idea what you mean, blank name. And yes, Rooster, best place for builders is in creative. Thank you, Pablo. All right, so now since these are all straight pieces, we have to make a few changes here. So in order to get the flat pieces, we're gonna have to turn and then build out and then build down. So it's just one of those extra steps we have to now take. But it will be worth it. I promise you. So there we go. Get that on. Excuse me, get that on. And then take it off. So making sure that you have your nice flat horizontal. Do the same thing over here. Because we're building out a lip on top of the rest of the engines and around the sides. Hopefully it'll make things a little bit more even in certain aspects, especially when we're dealing with the 45-degree angles. Those 45-degree angles, I managed to get a couple times the weekend, but it's pure luck. And it's nothing that I could actually share properly, because if I can't do it consistently, then I can't actually share. I mean, I can show you what I got and the end results, but the whole point of this entire exercise is that you guys, you can follow along and you can see what I did, and you can also build your own Falcon. That's the whole point. So we had a couple of false starts on that in that regard. So we're gonna just take things back a little bit and make sure that we get everything right, because that 45-degree angle is going to kick our butt, guaranteed. Just be aware of it first thing. Now, yeah, I was actually afraid of this happening. It happened over there as well. And I had to pull this engine down a little bit in order to get the lip hanging over. But it is what it is. So, when I get that lip, you gotta move these guys. I know, traffic, right? But all is not lost. If we come off at the front of these guys, then we can match it perfectly. And we just need 2 pieces for this, which will be this, snap, go up 1. Now it's flush. Now I have limited time here this morning, so I will not be looking at chat as much as I usually do. So I apologize in advance. I do have work at 10 o'clock, and we have a meeting. First thing, because we have a launch coming up, and I'm in charge of the launch, so I kind of gotta be on my best behavior. So exactly at 10 o'clock, I gotta run. It's reality of what I do. So yeah, 10 o'clock, I am out of here. Can it go? I messed it up. All right, let's try again. So let's put that down first, and then let's get this in, shall we? All right. Says what? Find the right height. Blitzkrieg Bob. Hey, ho, let's go. Oh, okay. So this looks problematic. I'm gonna have to come back to that, I think. 1 second. Let me just make sure that the rest of these are all set up. And we're doing the same thing. So you, 2, 3. Let me get a little bit more light. We'll be able to see what's going on here, but let's get this set up out here. You come here. You go there. Then we can do the same thing for here. Where is it? There it is. 1, 2. All right, that one is not gonna match. You can see that one coming from a mile away. So we just do what we can do. Do the best that we can. Can we get that to match up? I shouldn't bother. Alright, so we'll have to come back and replace the thrusters. You know what? I actually do like the lights from the first set as well. These look nice, but they're kind of big. They're really big. Now that's the other thing. Not everybody has those. At least everybody has a chance right now to go and get the battle pass and get these lights in. So I suppose they're options. Okay, so the main thing that I did notice this weekend was getting the pieces for this. It was just too big. Let me see if we can match this up. Okay, another level. You have to actually go around the edges and get all of those pieces first. Otherwise, you're inviting chaos. So much chaos. So, are you the lip? No, you're not, are you? Yes, you only come to there. You are the lip. Man. So there we go. We have a lip on the top, and it means the angle on this should be a lot better to work with. However, we still now have to remeasure what this angle was in the first place. We have our angles already set up here. So it should be a simple matter of just using the plates. I do need to set the 45-degree angle before I do this part though. So that is one of the tricky parts. It's good to have you in the stream. So huge welcome to Ethan. He's been following along and building along, but he's not being able to do it live. So he's been leaving comments on the video afterward. So there's been a bit of a conversation going on, a remote conversation. But good to have you with us, Ethan. Oh, that moved too much. Yeah. It's too much. We gotta try to get this piece. In order for the angle to work properly, it needs to be aligned properly. Not gonna even quote the truth there. Sometimes close enough is good, but sometimes it's not good enough. So we're gonna try that again. But this time we're gonna extend it a little bit more on top, so we have a little bit more of a flat space to work with. You can always delete it afterward, in most cases. So I want to get to the edge there. So that's 2 in. So I know that this angle should work right from there. You always kind of got to know exactly where you're coming from. If you're coming from 2 in, then it's going to work 2 in. Interesting. Is it lopsided? When it can go flat. I like it when it can go flat. This is a bit of trial and error on this bit, so be aware. Always know what you're getting yourself into. Don't rush things. So when you rush things, you know, things can go wrong a lot. Yes, Gustav, I am going to be able to make it fly. All of the other ones I've built have flown. The original one was 13 meters long, and that one flew. The second one was 25 meters, and that one also flew. So I have a history of making these things fly. It's kind of what I do. All right, we can get rid of the extra. Now we have being able to get it on that lip is kind of like the seal of approval. Of course, being able to make it work with the rest of it, that's another thing. I may have to do a little bit of refinagling around here. Like I was thinking, maybe this top lip. Like, okay, actually, you know what? While we're on the topic, let's see if this top lip can use a little bit of. It keeps doing that stupid thing where it doesn't always come all the way over. It's jagged. It annoys me so much. See, you get a certain angle and a certain width, and it gets out of alignment. Sometimes it feels like it's doing it on purpose. So close. And got so far. But it will take. In the end, doesn't even matter. Okay. So that might work a little better than we thought. Especially if we can cover the inside. Shouldn't it realign after you log in? Sometimes. I may have to actually log out and log back in order for it to do that. But right now my biggest worry is the consistency of it. Like, I mean, I am on a limited time schedule here. There's only so much logging in and logging out and logging in that I can do. So I'm going to try to forge ahead as much as possible. because that 45 is coming up right now. And we gotta see if we can make this work, because the only thing that we have is a 45. These guys. And these are a pain in the butt to work with. Can't get an angle off of them. They're the absolute worst. If you could even do that, I wouldn't be too upset. But these guys, oh, you two, seriously? Greedy match? So, these take up a lot of space, is my main issue. So much space. There we go. Hey, Harry, what's up? Thank you, Mama Wally, for coming in. Diego, what's up? When I do Batman, what will my first build? I'm going to do the 1960s Batman Batmobile. That will be my first one. Thank you, Harry. I appreciate you. Well, I'm not so sure about the entertaining this morning. We are right in the middle of this build, and it's intense, man. Intense. You've come for the intensity. Oh, that may be too high. You know what? Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. But we are gonna just move that in one step, just to be sure. Oh, son of a me. No, come on, come on, come on. Be nice. Really? See, it just takes up so much room, it intrudes into everybody else's space. So now make this one a little shorter. It's fine. It's all about the angles, and we're angling in anyway, so. Alright, now this one, we have to try to get the angle from over here. So we've got this angle, we have this angle. We do need to get this one. So 1 second. Make sure that this, we can actually salvage this one. Putting it over. Oh, hello. Look at that right there. So we can get the center angle. You have to come out one, and then get rid of the side pieces, because these are going to interfere. And that's one of the main things about this right now. The amount of interference that comes off of one piece. Because here, check this out. It tends to float above if you just go and you pop your piece down right now. So it's kind of hard to get the alignment because those two pieces are interfering. And this piece only goes for so big. So even if you take it and you pop it a little bit higher, it may still interfere when it comes down off of it. That one's going to be a little bit higher, I think. Yep. So here's the thing about this one. The middle piece does need to be a tiny bit higher, but you just got to watch exactly how you're coming off it, and you'll see where it lands. So there's a little bit of flexibility right there. But just need to be aware of it before anything else happens. I like that spacing. It's exactly 16. You know, exactly 16, you can do a lot with exactly 16. Let me just do this one thing here. Since we are exactly 16, I like exactly 16. Here we are. Appreciate you. Yeah, wander over to that follow button. If you're new here, like, subscribe. I am the Mad Puck. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. And that's when I usually have to run off for work. So we do live builds in Lego Fortnite every day. This is kind of my thing. This is my jam. See, so we got that one side. That one does go up a lot further than I had anticipated. Let's just have a look at this one as well. I can show you what I mean. Anticipation. So, I don't know if those are actually going to match up properly. Because the spacing is different. Slightly different. And I want this to be one more down. It drives me to the crazy. I have reworked this so many times, trying to get this angle perfect every time. But it's different. Oh, I did try that corner floor. It takes up more room than the other ones. So it's about where you actually want those, that extra room to go or not. The problem with the 45-degree angles is that you can't actually get a 45-degree angle off of this. In order for me to do an angle here, the piece that I'm coming off of actually needs to turn. Otherwise, it's going to go automatically off of the it's going to go either north or east. There's no northeast in here. I mean, we're not on the ground anymore, so it doesn't apply. So we have to go and make our own northeast, which is really unfortunate and such an extra pain in the butt. But we kind of expected it. So this is at least our 45 right here. We know this alignment will work, but I can't get a lip off of this, no matter what 45-degree angle I pick, because it always wants to go that angle or this angle. What we need to do is actually make something that's going to pull this to that angle. So swivels. Now this may seem a little unorthodox, and that's because it is. Oh, that's not lined up properly. Alright, let's try you again. Let's just put this on the top, shall we? So now we need to get this lined up to our side. So we know that one right there is a point. So turn it. One, two. Let's turn that back. And let's find out. Oops. My bad. Yeah, bad swivel. So it wants to do its own thing. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Ho. Let's go. It's almost there. It's about finding that sweet spot. I think we can find that sweet spot right in there. Right in the middle there. Is it lined up yet? So close. So close. Man, come on. Ah, no, it's too far. Or is it? Close enough. Now, this is the part that's been killing me the entire weekend. Believe me, it has been killing me the entire weekend. I've been just trying to get this attached to something, but it doesn't even attach to itself. That's one of the worst parts. We can take, you know, I just had a thought. Maybe, nah, maybe. Too many maybes. Because I believe me, I've been trying so many things just to get this one piece in. And what is that attached to? Nothing. It's attached to absolutely nothing. That's what it's attached to. That is not 45 degrees. I got so far, tried so hard, and got so far. Man. Alright, you are trouble. In the end, doesn't even matter. Alright, now here's one of the worst parts about having to use the swivel. If you have gotten this far, and let's say you manage to get that exact 45-degree angle, this is what happens. This does not fall. Okay? It does not fall. You will have to literally place another piece on top and make sure it's not touching anything, not even the edge, for this to work. That is the only way. That right there. And even then, this 45-degree angle is still wrong. So, you're going to have to do a little bit more finagling, unfortunately, just to make sure that that does not fall off. And this is one of the more irritating parts about this, because now we want to try to get a 45-degree angle right in here. Otherwise, a flat piece will cause it to come off. So, come on. See that bottom piece? Okay, so I can get rid of the bottom pieces. But it moves. She moves. Alright, one more. Can I do that? and this is locked on. This is not on a swivel. Okay, cross your fingers and hope that this one works. This is it. Question is, with the edge, how close are we? Are we close enough? Or are we just that 1 millimeter off? All right. Oh, Harry, you're over on Twitch. Thank you for joining me over on Twitch. Well, at least now I know that I will not be able to raid out to you today, so I gotta pick somebody else. All right, I think that one may have actually worked. Not gonna swear by it, only at it, but let's see if we can get an angle anywhere. Want to be able to connect it. That's the main thing right now. That's moving every time I put a connection, so I'm not liking that, and it may be a little bit off. So for this one, a lot of extra care is needed. So like I said, go into this with your eyes wide open. See, it is a little bit off. When I put those two pieces on, it actually made it go off just a little bit. So this one I cannot 100% guarantee. I mean, I'm going to have to try to fix it a little bit more. It didn't jump just now. So I'm hoping some of the angle got kept somewhere. Ah, it jumped. Jumped again. Why must you be so difficult? Sir. Talking to you, sir. Alright, so I think we're going to give up on that one for now. Just for now. I'm going to rethink this a little bit more. But we are close. We are so close. I can feel it. It's just a matter of getting that piece so that it turns to the angle. But this is the closest that I've gotten so far. So we have our pieces there. You can go ahead and build out these pieces. If you can get these aligned better than me, good luck to you. I really want to see that. It's got to work for somebody. And that one space is going to drive me to the crazy. Arrgh. Seriously. That one space. You know, I'll even give up that one space just for two. Is it possible though? Nope. This is as close as I'm going to get for that one space. We have to do a little bit more finagling in here. I think what I had to do last time was something slight. Okay, here, check this out. You can take these pieces and you can actually move them around to line up to each other like this. It causes a little bit of weird angles going on, a little bit sharper, but you can actually line them up to each other and move them around a lot. Here, where are you? Okay, there you go. But you gotta watch what you're doing. Oh, okay, so this is actually going into the wood there. But you can move things to try to get some of where it overlaps. Over here seems to be a little bit higher to work with, but in a pinch, you can do some interesting overlays on this. In a pinch. Not saying something you should do, but with a proper angle, for instance, or take that out completely and probably raise this up, then you have a little bit more space to work with. Let's say, for instance, you made this piece into... Are you there? All right, into this, and then use a 6 on top. Then you have a little bit more to work with. Let's watch the end piece. And this middle piece actually comes up higher than the other pieces. So this is actually to spec, believe it or not. So yeah, just a matter of figuring out what you want to do with most of this. So anyway, let's get back to it. So we have one angle, 2 angles, 3. We got to get over to number 4 over here. 4 and 5. So number 6 and 7 are here. 9, 12, and we're still dealing with the angles. Good morning, stick figure. Welcome. Now, the rest of the pieces you can actually still follow, but I don't want to lay down the full thing. But for some of you guys are seeing this for the first time, so I'm just going to do a quick overview of some of the stuff that we have already accomplished last week, and just so you guys know what we're dealing with. This is the back of the Falcon, and we do have a system to put the fans, those very famous fans, down. I mean, the structure is already there. So we're just going to follow our entire structure, and we're going to build it out. See, like we said, we have a system already set up. We know how each part is going to go. So this is like on the back pieces here, and then we have the ability to come and place the fans. If you have the Star Wars kit, this is perfect for you. If you don't, and you just have a mat, then that's what you got, and that's okay. Don't let anybody mat shame you. But the best piece for this is really the fan piece that they gave us in the Star Wars kit last year. Oh, hold on. Did I just... Okay, I did not snap that. That's okay. First order. This can be any piece, by the way. All we're doing is just establishing that this is going to go flush to the ground, and giving it a wall to come off of, because these pieces require a wall. Giving it as much space as possible. So it's always a little, it's nice to have something that we are aspiring to. It's not Imperial. A little reminder of exactly what we're working for. that in. Boom. So you get a little further down. What's your damage? So we get green here. Why do we have green here? Oh, what is this? Why aren't you flush anymore? It's weird. What all happened? All of a sudden, my pieces are floating. Which means that is floating. What the heck? Okay, see those little lips? You gotta be really careful with those. Something is not to spec. It's gonna throw everything off. But yeah, those fans are those are what I'm talking about. Those are, you know, the signature look of the Millennium Falcon. So, snap over 1. There we go. That's more like it. Are you gonna float again, or are you gonna be good? Okay. This is the thing that actually requires like a lot of precision. So, just double check your pieces and make sure that nothing is gonna be floating. That goes for you. That goes for you, Ethan. Ethan is the only one I know who's actually building along to this. I know some of you will actually come back later once everything's done and try to make sense of it. Haha, good luck. Ethan actually went ahead and you actually finished up the body, right? And then you had to come back once you realized that I was going to finish this on stream. So you had to take a couple steps backward. So I know your process for finishing probably looked a lot different than this. I mean, to be fair, I was gone for a couple of weeks on this, so. Don't expect anybody to wait around. See? So there we go. That's how we do it. Now, we have to actually get the rest of these laid. The angle on this, I much prefer. The other angle was really, really sharp. So there you go, Ethan. That's for you. Now, to get the rest of these angles in here. Oh my God, that 45 degree. See, this is why I needed this clear, because see how much it overlaps. And the 45 actually starts much further down, right about there. Okay, let's get this angle, which is should be pretty straightforward, because this piece is, wait, hold on. It's not straight. It's not straight. It's not straight. I forgot about this piece. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Let's get you up and over there. What I'm going to do is do a simple transfer. It needs to be at a certain height. So let's go find what the height is and then just put this piece over there. Now everything is coming off of this lip. This lip right here. So this is the right angle for this. This is good. Nope, that's not good. Are you even touching? No, you're not. All we have to do is get to a point that's close enough. I don't think that's close enough. Sometimes it just takes care of itself. All right, let's find out. Cut that off. And it falls apart. Oops. Okay. What is your damage? You are this angle. Alright. Let's leave for a second, shall we? There's got to be an easier way for this one. Because we have this angle here. This is what we're supposed to be working towards. So I know this angle. I wonder. If I... No, it wouldn't. If I tried to come off of that, it wouldn't do it. So I don't know what I'm doing. Tripping. Uh-huh. How the heck did I even get this angle in the first place? I've forgotten. This one comes off at an angle. Always at an angle. So anything I do from there is compromised. Because it doesn't work. So usually we'll have to... Nah. Really? I think I may have to do the entire wedge. Just to get that one angle. Okay, whatever. We do what we need to. We do what we must. Alright, wedge. You. If it must be, then it must be. At least with this one, I know that I can get an angle. Question is, can I get? Is it from the face or is it from the back? Please tell me the face. Yes. All right. Now that I have the face, what am I gonna do? You know, this may actually be a good exercise for the 45-degree angle. No, because I can't get anything off of the face. So that doesn't even work. Maybe if I flip a machine block. You'll stand back. Machine block will get it from the top. What do I use for the Stormtrooper caves? What? You mean to make the Stormtrooper caves? What are you asking? Oh, what do I use? Blasters and lightsabers. Just go in and battle away. Those are like some of the fun battles you have. All right, big question here is if this is going to stay on here or if it's dependent on anything else. Oh, good God, good relief. We have relief. All right. No pressure. No pressure at all. All right. So, you... Oh! I am half of a mat low of where I need to be. Maybe a bit of an issue, but I don't think so. Half a mat? Let's see if we can get that half a mat. So I may have to do the same thing to the... Okay. Yeah, so just do the same thing to the other side, and it should be fine. Thankfully, everything is, you know, evenly matched. Most of everything is evenly matched on the ship. All right, there we go. That should give us the height. That is the height for the flip. So let's do this one. Nothing is really in the way here. It's 2. There we go. Oh, good gosh. What happened there? Okay. Whoa. Slightly off. Very slightly off. So let's try that again. I think it may have come a little too close to here. So we may want to skip it over just a little bit. Which one was it coming off of? I was coming off of the top one. So this one needs to go away, but I can't take that away. So let's try again. Off this one. There we go. That's more like it. That's what we're looking for. Oops. So close. Okay, one more time. One more time. Do we have alignment? I think we do. Hear that? I'm just being very wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. Come on. All right. We are good to go. All right. So this one is going to be a fun one. Okay, see how this one is not 16. It's not the same length all around. That's okay. So with this piece, we should be able to get our roof pieces, our slanted roof pieces, the wedges, right in here. Because this is actually going to align with it now. 100%. Ah, son of a... This actually needs to be an 8 so that I can get over. Oh, fun times, fun times. Can I bring that down one? Yeah, I can. There we go. And then you can add another piece right in here. Nope, not that one. This one. You gotta even that up somewhere. There's your wedge. The lines to here. It's all about the wedges. And those lips add that little bit of extra space. So it's not too weird. All right, 934. Hey, Desbo, we are building the Millennium Falcon. Hey, it's Chris Carnage. What's up? Hey, bro, I'm still playing Lego Fortnite. Yep, still playing. It's because I play different. I play my way. I just build. I like to build. What can I do? Yeah, tried it, don't like it. My kids love it though, but it's not for me. Minecraft is definitely not something for everyone. It's a different mindset. All right, so that 45 degree is going to come back to bite us, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to spend the next half an hour working on the mandibles on the front. You have some of your basic instruction on how to handle this. When I come up with a solution for the 45-degree angle, I'll I will come back with this. This is something that I'm going to try to tackle tonight. But right now, I think we need to go and handle the front mandibles, because we have some more pieces available for us, and those pieces need some attention. Oh, just to let you guys know, there's a announcement in Craftopia. So the summer themed build challenge is happening this Friday at 7 p.m. Be sure to finish up your builds and follow the rules. So go to Craftopia to enter if you've not entered yet. Let's drop a link to Craftopia. You can build a beach house, tropical resort, summer-related sculpts, flowers, umbrellas, palm trees, etc. Best part is, it is not a contest. Submit a build with tag summer in the build competition section with tag summer and automatically be entered to win V-Bucks. 3 winners will be randomly selected by using a spin wheel. Rules: video submissions must be 5 minutes or less. Photos are also welcome. Build must meet one of the prompts. Build must be entered by Thursday, July 10th at 10 p.m. Okay, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. is noon. And that is Eastern time. So go and enter the contest. Rooster and Kitty, anybody want to enter that? Put that link in here. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go from the back of the Falcon. Okay, so some of you guys, this is the first time you're seeing this, so let me give you a brief tour. This is the Millennium Falcon. We have our canopy already set up, to fly and everything. It's one of the most accurate, well, not accurate, not fully accurate, but it's very recognizable. It's as close as possible as it can get. One of the main challenges for me, because I've built quite a few of these before, and always trying to get a nice canopy that reminds you of the Falcon. This one right here, you come out and there it is. Boom. It's like this starlight room. But anyway, 9:38. So we're kind of wasting time here. Okay, so the solution I came up with for the mandibles was it's a little different. So let me take these all off. So I'm actually following some of the structure that has already been laid out. If you have been building along, Ethan Husted, you're like Ethan and you're building along, then you already have this entire structure already set up. But like me, you found that when you came to try to use these pieces, the angle was wrong, because the angle on this actually is supposed to come all the way here, and a 6 by 12, no, sorry, a 4 by 12 would have worked great, but we don't have a 4 by 12. We're kind of stuck with what we have. So one of my solutions was to fully embrace what we do have. And let's see what we can do here. And work with the current angle, but instead of trying to cheat it, because you can also do something like this, where you're going to be working it in. And this gives you a pretty nice angle, and with a 1 step part here, you can do 2 steps. And I think a 2-step solution would work really good, because you can go from one angle then on to the next. One of the other things that you can do is take a 1 step, because the 1 step is going to bring you back to your main. You can get a lot closer to the center, a lot better. So this is your 1-step solution. You're always coming inward, inward, inward. And now instead of having a 1 space, you end up with a 2 space. So you end up where you're supposed to be. Close enough. So this is where we begin. Oh, hold on. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I just realized something. You? What are you doing? Really? Huh. I'm gonna just... Okay, so let's knock that piece off. Follow along with me. I think we may have something right here. So knock that off. They knock that corner off. Oh my god, this would actually bring us back exactly flush to the front. Which was a bit of a concern of me because it was going to overlap a little bit. But let's see. So if we do that and come in again, that's close. That's really close. I think I like this solution. 2-step. Oh, this is the 3-step. You like the 1-step? Well, okay, with the 1-step, we're going to have to go and take this off then and replace that with a 6. I was trying not to replace too many pieces, but let's do the 1-step. Let's be consistent. 1-step. All right, and then 1-step. So let's go repeat it on the other side. Knock off a piece. Oh, yes. Our experiment. It was a good experiment. Oh boy, what did I lose? Oh, okay. That's an easy fix. So, we gotta get that piece back. Maybe work from the front. So we got one, that goes to there. We know how to have fun here, don't we? Yeah, boy. Base. How low can you go? All right, so you need to be an 8. 6? Man, over here seems to be a little different. Don't know what I did, but I think I did it wrong. But oh well. Back to the front. You will do what I say. When I say back to the front. Okay, I think I see what happened here. So we need to be one more over. Yep, one more over. It's way too close. And you're interfering with everything else that you shouldn't be. So, let's get a 2x4. See, right in here. Oh, you are not what you are supposed to be, are you? This is a mess. What have I done? Holy crap. All right, so this is an 8. Let's get this cleaned up, shall we? I'm not even looking at the instructions at this point. I'm just gonna clean up my mess. Because I gladly accept the fact that I kind of messed this one up. I was trying to do too much. Sorry, Ethan. My very bad. Alright, so we have that. So now we have this. All right. So now you should be able to get this lined up properly. The mandibles. The forks of the Falcon. Okay, so we've got one step. Then, okay. Then back here, we got more nonsense. No longer is relevant. One, perfect. And then, we are so close. Please don't break anything too much. Perfect. Now, you'll know that one of the best parts about this, getting that in, is that now we can do the rest of our wedges. Oh, I moved. Okay, thank you, Ethan. I see. I don't remember half of the things that I do sometimes. So yeah, okay. I am quite possibly one of the worst. One of the worst at moving things around because I just forget what I'm doing. A little thick there, but you know what? I don't mind it. So let's do our experiment again, shall we? Let's get some wedges in. Now, what wedge do we have here? Wedge 1. The other side. 9:47. We have 10 minutes to go. So, Ethan, you know the routine here. We use the top ones to get the edge because the bottom ones are nonsense for getting any kind of edge. And this is a fact. This is not just me hating on the top ones. Sorry, on the bottom ones. So you put anything on those. You put a pressure plate on those, and you will instantly regret it for the rest of your life. No, not regret it for the rest of your life, but you know, it will not be nice because the pressure plate is going to be crooked, and it's not going to make any sense. With this, at least it's consistent. Get one. Line it to the black. Line it to black. Alright, you got that. Now you can take your side pieces, snap, bring it down to connect to the side. Then you can get rid of this. And your plate remains. Now that you have these pieces, you can do this. And go happily about son of a. Why aren't you being nicer to me? It's supposed to be flush. Flush to the side. Does it want to be flush? No. I think I was supposed to go from the bottom. Let me go check on that again. Because that is way too high. Let's try the other side before I go and destroy anything over there, shall I? Just, you know, to be sure. We're going to put one on the bottom, we're going to put one on the top. Wedge. And then wedge. It should technically be off of the top. That should work. See that right there? That should be flush. Absolutely flush. You should not exist. Okay, that one snaps to the floor, so that's flush. But it snaps to the floor behind. That goes to there. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Are you being weird? Yes, we're being weird. Why are you being weird? So, behind is fine. But this does not snap once it gets there. Alright. It wants to do this. Okay, here's a question. The biggest question. Can we just use one and snap it and carry it through? Apparently we can. So, we've learned a couple things here today. Make no assumptions. Sometimes the game just does what the game wants to do. That's the biggest thing. Everything that you assume that's going to work how it's supposed to, the game is just going to throw you a couple middle fingers and say, yeah, about that. So, there you go. So, good thing to learn in the last 7 minutes of this stream. So, with that being established, we should now be able to, can we actually use the pieces where we want them to go? Son of a... Why are you so difficult today? Alright, you know what? Let's try a different piece. Maybe it's just the angle. Okay. It likes the edges. So, what about a 4x4? Are you seeing this? Are you literally seeing this? Alright, fine. I give up. You win. That's it, game. You win. I'm not gonna fight you anymore. Please do not try to friend me during the stream. I will not accept. And in most cases, I will immediately block you. This is a friendly warning. I do not accept friend requests from just about anybody for a lot of reasons. I am, look at me. I'm a grumpy 50-year-old dude who just likes playing Lego Fortnite. Alright? Playing with me is not what you expect. Other grumpy 50-year-olds like me, we get it. But I can't play with random people, and I really don't play with kids. So please do not send a friend request. You will be disappointed. We will all be disappointed. All right, so this one doesn't want. Wow. Can we continue from here? No, we can't. What about you? You know what? Heck with it. That one piece is trouble. But there we go. We got the side pieces in. Finally. It's all about those wedges. You do not know how good that feels. Well, I think Ethan is about to find out how good that feels. So Ethan is building along. Ethan, give us a report. How good does it feel? Progress report, sir. Oh, okay. But if it does feel good to get the angle, doesn't it? Woo! I'm just gonna go ooh and ah over this for a little bit. What did you do, Chris? You're off half a tile up, but that's good. All right. Oh, Chris, you're supposed to send me a friend request. Get your friend request in there. I thought we were already friends. Ronnie Clark, thank you so much. I love the 800 likes. This is over on TikTok. You can spam the screen and send a lot of likes. So if you're liking the build, you want to see this looking awesome, please send more likes. Now, here's an interesting thing that I was looking at before, and is that this entire bit is going to be actually filled with balloons. I'm not. I have to actually kind of try to balance the balloons a little bit on this, but I know the front pieces here are going to be thrusters, not entirely balloons. So let me just add a couple of those in here. These are turn thrusters for the front, which should do very nicely. And then the balloons are going to be great for ballast. These balloons are not about getting the ship in the air. Balloons are about making the ship light. Now, some of you are going to assume that the ship will flip. It's not going to flip. We have a whole system that's designed for that, specifically designed to keep your ship from flipping over. And it's called upright balloons to counterbalance those. So while these are going to be giving a lot of lending, taking the weight off of the actual ship so it can get into the air, you don't just depend on these. Otherwise, your ship will go ahead and flip right over. The thing that you want is to balance it out with upright balloons in different compartments around the ship. So balloons are going to come in here as well, and in here. So we have like lots of places to put some of those vertical balloons, and then I believe some are going to come in the middle walls here. So there's like lots of places for balloons to come, and without having to put any on the outside. If you put any on the outside, it's just to get it launched and balanced out, and then no balloons will show for this entire build. So word to the wise. Ooh, look at that ship. All right. It's 10:01. I have a meeting, so I gotta go. I am the Mad Puck. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. When I have run off to work, which is right now, stream everything from Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, fantasy, and science fiction. If you're new here, please leave a follow, like, subscribe, do all the internet things. And if you are not new, great to see you guys again. Good to hang out with you, and I will see you tomorrow at 8:30. We're gonna be doing some more Millennium Falcon. I will not build any more in the front. We're gonna build the mandibles together, get that finished out, and get the rest of this thing done. So come back tomorrow morning, and I will see you then. Bye. Let me get this thing first. Then I can say bye. All right, now bye.